Hey there, my friend and fellow trader. It's Will here over at the XAUUSD.com. First of all, welcome to the video. So near the end of June 2020, halfway through the year. And in this video, we're going to go over this week's trade setups and the trades we took this week and the results we got. Okay, so first off, if you're new to my channel and haven't subscribed yet, you can simply hit the subscribe button now to stay up to date with all my latest videos, weekly trade alerts, and just basic information that will help you excel as a Forex trader. So this week we had 4 nice trades. Currently 2 of them are still open. Trade of the week was in the British Pound Kiwi. It was the free signal I sent out last Sunday. Unfortunately, last week I wasn't able to make any videos, basically because connection problems. My laptop actually stopped working, so I had to buy a new one, and this week I'm back with a new touchscreen laptop, which I'm going to attempt to use for the first time in this video, so bear with me. So first off, we're going to look at the Excel spreadsheet, and we ended the month very nicely compared to how we started. We clawed back a lot of the pips we lost in the first week of the month, where I had my worst week in 3 years, and this is actually my first losing month with the signal service since we started last year. Okay, so this is actually the 12th month, the 1 year anniversary of our service, and this is the first losing month. So 11 winning months out of 12 isn't bad. Okay, so and this month we're only down about 350 pips with 2 trades still open. Okay, so the trade of the week was in the British Pound Kiwi, and you can see here 300 pips. We closed that on Wednesday at 194.500. Our Aussie CAD sell trade is still open. British Pound Aussie trade is still open, and Euro British Pound trade, we got 60 pips on that. We closed that yesterday evening. Okay, so 4 trades. You might be asking, if you're new to my videos, why there's so many setups and why there's so many trades that don't trigger. Basically because when I analyze the market, I analyze every pair and I look for setups in every pair that could occur during the week. They don't always happen, but the ones that do happen are a high probability of success, and that's what you see with my results. Around 65 to 70% of the time I'm correct, and the other 35% I get stopped out or I'm wrong. Okay, so that is real stats from a real trading Excel file, okay? And you will be able to track my live account on the sales page. Okay, so let's head over to the charts. You can see first trade we're going to look at is the British Pound Kiwi, okay? And I'm going to attempt to use this new pen. Okay, so first thing we're going to look at is why I'm actually looking to take this trade. Okay, so we'll just zoom in here on the weekly charts. Okay, we have this weekly zone here from last year. We also have a lower one from last year's low, which was the start of this leg up here to around the 205 area, and market actually broke straight down through this area here. It was the start of the leg up to around 215. Okay, so I was expecting a nice reaction in here. What we actually did get this week, I actually got a divergence signal on the daily chart, which is a really strong signal inside these kind of higher time frame zones. We've got it, and which is indicating to me this is going to be a nice move up in the weeks ahead. We also, this week, this is the actual trade here. In the 4-hour charts, we've got this move up here. And if you look at the 1-hour charts, what did we get inside this area? The same thing I look for, I tell you in every video. We're looking for a daily inside a weekly zone, and we're looking for a divergence signal inside this area. Okay, so this is what we got here. We also got it here. The best one, which got us in the trigger, was here on Tuesday, and got us in the trade by about 10 pips. And you can see, in the minute that signal happened, it goes up nearly 330 pips. So it was an excellent trade. It was the trade I gave out free last week. And like I said, looking at this here now, you can see this is actually a nice 4-hour area here that broke the 4-hour trend coming down here. Okay. have this trend coming down here. This is the 4 hour zone that broke the trend. The market's coming back down to test this area. And are we getting any divergence signals in this area? Not quite yet. This is looking like a very strong signal to start moving in. It actually might start averaging in on this position to start heading to the upside, because the structure is kind of changing here in the 4 hour charts. It has been like a 15-week sell-off, so I'm expecting a relief rally or rally up to around this one, around the 2 area, where it actually broke out of these lows here around 199. Okay, so I'm expecting a move up to here, then a move back down. And if I actually look at that area, this will actually be probably a Fibonacci area, 50 or 61.5. Just trying to use this. Okay, and you can see, let's go to daily. In around this area, we've got the 38.2. So I'm expecting to move up to maybe around 198, 199. Okay, and we'll see how far that goes, but at least up to these lows here that were taken out earlier started last month and this month. Okay, so currently it is a nice trade. I'll probably be taking this again next week, British pound Kiwi, and I'll be getting back in on this, but we got a nice 300 pips on this week. If you took it from the free signal, well done. But that was the reason for me taking this trade. We had this weekly area here from last year. Okay, still valid. It's coming down. Market's moving down into it. We actually get a divergence signal on the daily chart. If we just zoom out a little bit more. Okay, inside this area, you have a nice wee cluster of the daily area here. Okay, untested. It actually caused this move up here. Okay, you can see this area here caused this move up. We had the swing low, but this sideways moving, but then this huge move up here, and market's coming down to test that now inside this weekly. And if we look at the 1 hour charts, I know I put the pending order. From experience, I can kind of read the market and expect a divergence where I'm looking to enter the market. And that's exactly what happened on the 1 hour chart. We got the divergence. So nice trade on the British pound Kiwi there. Next one is British pound Aussie. You can see I'm still in this trade. We got in at 180. And again, I'm expecting this to continue up. Okay, I'm still going to stay in this trade. It did move up around 120 pips this week. And it's still inside this area. We've got the daily divergence and everything. Yeah, so again, I'm liking this to continue up higher, and we've got talks next week between the European Union and Britain. Brexit talks, which could be the catalyst for this to move up, right up to the upside here. And target on this, again, possibly could be targeting these lows here. Okay, we'll look to match it up with a Fibonacci, or even this weekly area here that caused this leg down here. Okay, if you look at here, got this weekly area here up around 193, so it could be a huge move up. We will watch it closely. Okay, we always want to look at the monthly charts also. You can see we're actually in this monthly area now. Okay, from last year. This is the last year's move that caused this up. So we are going to get a reaction here, and the market has started to react at this area. So I'm expecting a huge pop. We've got a monthly area here. We've got a weekly inside the monthly. So this is a really nice swing trade setup. If you're watching this, you can take it, but as always, trade at your own risk. We've got the market slowing down here. We've got the change of structure. Okay, you can see the market's dropping here, dropping here, dropping a huge drop here. And you can see the kind of drops aren't as much here, and the market's kind of slowing down. We also get the first divergence, classical divergence happening here, classical bullish divergence happening here in this leg down on the daily charts. This is what I would look for on a higher time frame swing trade. We have a monthly zone, we have a weekly zone, and we have a daily divergence signal inside that monthly area. So really nice trade. Again, I've been taking this every week, British pound Aussie, because it's just been sitting here past few weeks. Again, might get stopped out a couple of times, but when the trade finally works out, it's going to be a huge potential, and it will actually make up for all the stop outs. So if you're watching this video, this is my probably one of the best swing trades that I will take. We've got a monthly area, we have a weekly area inside the monthly, and we have a daily divergence. Okay, so pretty simple concept. Monthly, weekly, daily divergence, buy. Okay, simple, makes money. Okay, super simple method. So giving away my secrets here in this video. Just excited with this new laptop. Okay, Aussie CAD was the next one. Okay, we'll go to the dashboard, look for the Aussie CAD. That's the Kiwi CAD, sorry. Okay. And this is another trade on the European GDP. I've re-entered this again today. Did close this trade out. It's popped back up again, but I've re-entered again today just based on breaking out of this area distribution here. But the trade that we did take this week was at 0.96 from the start of the week. You can see the market moving sideways, change of structure after this leg up, moving sideways. A lot of divergence signals happening. Higher time frame. We're not quite at a weekly area, but we are at a monthly area here from last year. Okay, weekly and a daily. Okay, market is starting to slow down. And if we just zoom out, we can see what we had a nice, let's look at the weekly here, nice support, nice resistance, which was the kind of basis for this trade here. Okay, so failed here, and I'm expecting to fail here with the divergence signals happening. Okay, so nice trade this week. We got 60 pips in that. We closed that out yesterday morning, and again I'm back in this again today. Euro GDP. See, this is where we took out yesterday. Okay, at the bottom of this move, and we got 60 pips with that. You can see the divergence signals happening where we got into the market on Monday. Okay, exactly where I look to trade. If people get my signals and they look at the spreadsheet, they can just simply set markers at these prices, and if a divergence signal happens at these prices or in and around these prices, it's a very good trading setup. Okay, next one is Aussie CAD. Okay, so Aussie CAD. The initial trade in this, we're looking to trade this at 0.95.3. During the week, I actually changed this to 0.94.1. The reason being, we were getting a nice price action. Okay, market. Let's see we actually changed this on Thursday morning up the top here, and it actually started moving down pretty nicely. But we had the reason being was this distribution cycle started to happen here. Market moving sideways, kind of at this. If you look at this here, monthly area here, this was kind of the start of this move down here. Last year, 0.94.500. Okay, if you look at also here, just the start of this area, we have a small weekly area, and we also have another weekly area at the top of this monthly. Again, I was wanted to see some reaction happening here, which did start to occur around Tuesday. Okay, start of the month we did get a divergence signal, which is indicating, you can actually see here in this move up here, we had this huge leg up here, the weekly huge leg up, and the top of this move, you can see the change of a kind of structure here happening. The market's starting to move sideways, kind of different from this structure here. This is still trending. The market is starting to move sideways here. A lot of selling pressure coming into the market in these higher time frame areas, which is indicating to me that there is money coming into the market looking to either sell to take profits or drop it down to maybe this area here to continue up to the higher monthly targets, which are up around here. So that was that trade. We're still in this. Again, I'm still liking this position. I'm still in this in another account. We got in at 0.93.100. It did drop around 70 pips, but I'm expecting this next week to at least come down towards this the bottom of this kind of distribution range here. Likelihood to come down to the bottom here, get a reaction, and then break down through to hit these weekly targets down here. You can see we've got a nice daily here, a nice untested recent daily zone inside this weekly area here, which is untested also. Okay, so that was a trade on the Aussie CAD. If you're watching this video, that's 3 trades that I'm currently still in, and you can probably currently take, but as always, trade at your own risk. Looking forward to next week, especially early next week, coming into the July holidays. You should get a lot of end of month movement, which is the reason I'm staying in a couple of these trades. So make sure you click the link below, get started with our signal service. Again, we are, as it says here, we are probably the only set and forget Forex signal service that guarantees you 900 pips every 90 days or your money back. Okay, simple reason is because we trade the higher time frames and we trade with the smart money. Okay, so that's the explanation of the trades I took this week. I hope this video helps. I hope I didn't speak too fast, and my new way of analyzing with my touchscreen laptop was okay. So thanks for watching, and I shall see you on the next video. Well over to fxaus.com.